NBA Game Time, I'm Chris Miles, that's Greg Anthony, that's Sam Mitchell. 2 games on Monday night, 2 teams looking to bounce back from Game 1 losses. San Antonio, the tall task trying to defeat the defending champion Golden State Warriors. Those Warriors came into the playoffs, losses in 10 of 17 games, but they were back to their dominant championship ways in Game 1 against San Antonio, winning by 21. They shut down LaMarcus Aldridge, holding him to just 14 points. Shutting him down for a second straight game proved to be a tall task. And there's Aldridge. Look at that shot getting it going. KD, not a guy anyone shuts down. On a mission early and often, GA.
He came out aggressive offensively, much like we saw in Game 1. And for a moment, it looked like it might be a repeat of what we saw in Game 1.
LaMarcus Aldridge getting it going, Sam.
Well, that's the thing we talked about. They're going to put JaVale McGee on LaMarcus. He's got to be willing to take him off the dribble and get to the basket and try to get some early fouls on JaVale McGee.
Well, there's Rudy Gay put into the starting lineup to try to put some oomph in that offense, and there you go. Spurs ahead by 6 at the half. Looked like it was working, but then we know this. Durant in transition for 3.
He is so lethal with that ability to stop and pop from beyond the arc, and then also Golden State just did a great job of converting on that great defense into offense.
That's who you were saying, Sam, JaVale McGee. But we haven't mentioned this guy yet, Klay Thompson. You see Steph Curry? He's celebrating before the shot even went up. He knows his flash throw. LaMarcus Aldridge working out inside the offensive rebound and to put back 34 points. Great bounce back performance for him. Kevin Durant, 32 points with the defense there. That's a 7-footer with his hands up against Kevin Durant. Nothing he can do. Klay Thompson, when he starts doing this, it's a wrap. That green light was pretty lit, Sam.
Yeah, Klay Thompson right now, he's got a size advantage over Patty Mills. And the thing he's doing, Jay, he's getting the jumper off before the help defense can get there because Patty Mills just can't contest it.
And on this play, Draymond Green hit with a flagrant foul, raising that elbow, and probably rightfully so.
Yeah. Get off my back.
And then Klay Thompson, unconscious, 10 for 14 so far in this series from 3-point range. The Spurs, those are dejected looks they have over there. Why? Because, look, LaMarcus Aldridge played well, 34 points, 12 rebounds. Patty Mills shot the ball well, but it's a 6th straight playoff loss for Greg Popovich and the San Antonio Spurs, longest playoff losing streak in his career. Here's Coach Pop and Steve Kerr addressing this game 2.
The ball has to go in the basket, and that's the difference in the ball game. They shot 50% from 3, and I don't know what we shot, 14%, 4 for 28 or something like that. That's tough to overcome, but I was really happy with their execution and their aggressiveness, and hopefully we'll keep that and stick together, but you got to make shots.
You know, for 2 days, Pop's been all over them. The media's been all over them. Our guys are feeling great, and next thing you know, we're down, and they're dominating the game. So no surprise, but I'm proud of our guys for staying with it and playing a great second half.
So Klay Thompson missed 4 of his first 5 shots.
What?
And then ended up shooting 12 for 20. Unconscious.
He was incredible, and you know, when he's in a rhythm like that, that's when you start thinking, okay, no Steph Curry, no problem, because his ability to score, in essence, without having to play with the basketball, his ability to move, catch, shoot, no wasted motion, the quickest trigger off the catch in the NBA, in my estimation, and he was lights out all night.
LaMarcus Aldridge found his rhythm, Sam, and got to the free throw line. It seemed like he was carrying this offense. Wasn't enough, though.
Well, it wasn't, but what he did tonight was he was able to get JaVale McGee off him. He attacked JaVale McGee early in this game, and he forced Golden State now to go to that smaller lineup. And once he had Draymond Green and Durant guarding him, taking turns guarding him, then he was able to just go to work right there. LaMarcus realized, when I got a bigger guy on me, I got to put the ball on the floor and get to the basket. when I have KD and Draymond Green on me, I can now get to my spots and shoot my jump hook or my turnaround jump shot. LaMarcus was great tonight. They just don't have enough help offensively. And when you shoot 4 for 28 or whatever that is they shot from the three.
It was 4 for 28 for sure. Franchise playoff low when they shoot 25 three-point attempts in a game. How does that change?
Well, I think you're going to get home. They're going to be a half step quicker. They're going to play with more confidence. It's been perplexing for Pop all season. They have struggled mightily on the road, but they're hoping to get back to the confines of San Antonio, that crowd, that you're going to see some of these shots start to fall. Because really, their offense didn't give their defense a chance, especially in that second half. You know, you saw Patty Mills, though, start to make some shots. Can they get Danny Green going? Can DeJounte Murray have an impact on this series? Those are the things that have to happen in order for San Antonio to be competitive.
This is a 6th straight playoff series in which the Warriors have jumped out to a 2-0 lead. Only one team in history has done it more. The 86-87 Celtics, they did it 7 straight times. To put in perspective that history of where the Golden State Warriors are right now, I mean, what does that say to you, Sam?
Well, you think about the past 3 years. Every year it seems like we're talking about some new record or something that Golden State is doing. It's just amazing. When you look at this 3 and potentially this 4-year run that they've had, arguably is as great as any team other than probably the Celtics with Bill Russell. That when they was winning back-to-back championships, things of that nature. But what they've been doing the last 4 years is just remarkable.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems like the Golden State Warriors, now they're in a position where they have a 2-0 lead over the San Antonio Spurs, getting Steph Curry back if they make it to the next round.
Yeah, they want to close this thing out. You don't want to give this San Antonio team any hope or any confidence. Game 3, they got to treat it like a Game 7.
Speaking of hope and confidence, Dwayne Wade is the guy that can provide that for you. The fountain of youth is what he found to get there. We'll take you to Wade's World next on NBA Game Time.